Hey everyone, this is Ian, artist and game designer on Crimson Keep, formerly. I wanted to make this as probably the last video on the channel because I am changing the name of the game to Larkstead, and I plan to re-release it. The name Crimson Keep is now being used by another project. Um, and also just the word crimson is kind of, I feel like, oversaturated in the industry and surrounding industries. um, and it just feels like it's not, hasn't made my game stand out much, and so I'm changing it. I kind of felt, I, I, I think I started to regret the name a little bit because, I mean, right after the Darkest Dungeon expansion came out, because I think there was one called something Crimson Court or something, right? And then there was also a movie, Crimson Peak, and it's just like there's so many things I felt that were coming out after I picked the name that were either like rhyming or sounding similar. I was already starting to feel like maybe this name doesn't stand out enough or isn't different enough. Um, so I've decided to change the name to Larkstead, which is the name of the village that the game takes place in. So the name kind of makes more sense. You don't have to explain it as much. It is the same game, it is all the same art, and I am adding and improving art and improving features and adding more content and rebalancing things and balancing things that never got balanced and just continuing to work on it. So, but I'm contemplating whether or not the development and update videos will go here, or should I make a new channel for videos moving forward with Larkstead, as I'm making new accounts for Larkstead in every part of the internet right now, and new, and like I got the domain and I'm just been working on that lately. And then also you can kind of see, I can show the game, and maybe this will also be the first video on the in the new page if I make a new YouTube page. It kind of depends on if I can change the name of my YouTube page and keep it or what. But we can walk around Larkstead a little bit, because I haven't showed it off much gameplay wise since I haven't been making videos for a while. But I'm planning on fixing that and making videos with updates more often. So, originally, the last version of the game that's been out, you start already in the cave, but that's the cave. So, in my next plan release version of the game, I want there to be kind of like a tutorial, just like a randomized area before you get underground. That's like an easier area, just like a newbie yard is the corresponding term for like an MMORPG, right? It's kind of a starting area where you can learn the game, kill monsters, get stuff, learn about that you need food and how to play the game before it gets punishingly difficult. And I think that was kind of one of the problems before, is it was punishingly difficult right away, and then it was also still unbalanced. Uh, so I would like to fix all of that. But right now I've been working on Larkstead, and the other big improvement recently, which you can notice here is the interface. Because I was previously, all the interface was right in the bottom center of the screen, kind of, and it was kind of blocking all the action. But now I've just kind of fully accepted it's going to be, everyone mainly plays these games on 16:9 ratio screens. So it makes sense to have a UI that fits around the screen and doesn't obstruct the gameplay. So that's the biggest, newest feature. And that title will eventually say the name of each area as you enter it, which is was another missing feature. There's a lot more things to find on the ground now. Rocks and mushrooms are the important ones. Sorry, I kind of get into it when I step into the caves. I've kind of gotten more into the game after this recent UI overhaul because it just makes it so much easier to play and enjoy because you can see the center of the screen. It's kind of crazy how much it was bugging me, I guess. The next big thing I really need to finish overhauling is the abilities for each class. I want to make it so that the first tier abilities at like level 2 or level 1, this kind of I want to make it so that these first tier abilities all recharge probably within 10 seconds or something, so that they're just more actively used abilities. Run speed, got bread. Slicing them, dicing them, skilling up. Alright. I also really would like to be able to get the weapon skill number visible. I need to figure that out. But yeah, that's maybe first video on new website then, or on new YouTube page. Okay. I'm also going to change this again, because right now I have it so that you have to kill every monster in a floor to exit the floor, unless you find an escape hatch. But I want to make it a little different. I'd like to make it so that I'd like to make it possible to do a non-combat run or a non-violent run. I also want to make these guys cooler, but there's a lot to do. I did not open that. But anyway, that's kind of an update on the game. And then maybe in the next development video I will start actually going through changes. And I'll probably make a video every... It just kind of depends on when there's changes going in. Yeah. So maybe every 10 updates that I push or something, I can make a video, or just about individual features I can make videos. But thank you for watching, and I stay tuned. I'll either put a link in the description of this video of the new YouTube with future devlogs, or I'm going to rename this page. So, but thank you for watching.